I'm always shocked by Donald Trump's lawyers, and not in a good way. Because every time, as I say, they're in the news, it's because they've done something very stupid, right? You never see a headline that says, Trump lawyer absolutely nails it in court, sticks it to the... No, it's like, Trump lawyer, crapped their pants in the middle of the courtroom. It hasn't gotten to that yet. I mean, at this point, anything's possible. But this week, something happened with one of Donald Trump's lesser-known lawyers, who is actually working in front of the Colorado State Supreme Court to reverse a lower court's decision that did say that, yep, Donald Trump engaged in an insurrection. Now, what's funny about this to me is that this case in Colorado, and I'll get to the stupid thing the lawyer said in a minute, but I gotta set it up for you. This case in Colorado, right, was the 14th Amendment challenge saying that because Donald Trump engaged in an insurrection or supported an insurrection, he should be barred from running for office ever again. Now, the lower court said, yes, I do find that Donald Trump engaged in this behavior. However, I'm not going to remove him from the ballot because I do not believe the 14th Amendment applies to Donald Trump. Okay? So Trump's lawyers should have at that point just been like, great, we're done. We won. All right, see you later. No, these idiots appealed it. They get more legal fees that way because they're still working on the case instead of it being done. By the way, Donald, maybe keep a close eye on that because you're kind of getting milked here. So anyway, they appealed it because they wanted the high court, the Colorado State Supreme Court, to strike down the part where they said he did engage in an insurrection, because that can come back to bite him, but you didn't have to do it. So anyway, this week, Donald Trump's attorney, Scott Gessler, goes in front of the state Supreme Court and he says, listen, I know that lower court said that my guy here, Trump's not there, but my guy engaged in an insurrection. But I got to tell you that that's not true because the insurrection only lasted 3 hours. And for a real insurrection, it's got to be bigger than 3 hours, right? I mean, we got to run the clock here. 3 hours is not enough time for an insurrection. So you have to strike down that part of the lower court's ruling. And I wish I was making that up, but let me read you the exchange between Trump's attorney Gessler and the justices on the bench. He said, quote, it has to be for a substantial duration, not 3 hours. At which point the justices were a little confused, right? They're like, hey, we're looking at the definition, in the Encyclopedia Britannica here, and it doesn't have a time frame on it. Like an insurrection could be 5 minutes. It could be 3 hours. It could be 3 years. What are you doing here? So they ask, one of the Supreme Court justices asked Trump's lawyer, where is all that coming from? You've added a whole lot of conditions there. And it was at that point that Trump's lawyer, I guess, kind of had a moment of panic, like, oh crap, like now I have to tell them where I got it. And he responded, we're all sort of making it up at the end of the day. You told the Colorado State Supreme Court that an insurrection has to be an event that lasts longer than 3 hours, by your definition. They're looking at the real definition in the books and like, where'd that come from? Like, what page are you on? And he's like, oh, I made it up. I just, top of my head, just right now, just came up with it. That's pretty cool, huh? I mean, we can do that in court, is just make stuff up, make up legal definitions to fit our agenda, right? I mean, that's what we do as lawyers. Now, as I said, you didn't have to appeal this ruling. Like, you won. Yeah, they got that little thing in there that you didn't like, but you could have done nothing, right? You could have just walked away. But instead, Donald Trump's lawyers said, let's appeal it, and then let's go to court and make stuff up. So, in case you're wondering how Donald Trump's lawyers are faring, the answer is, holy crap, they're even worse than we could have imagined.